What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. Chances are that if you're here, you are like us and you like to race. So with the help of our partner at MassiveSpeedSystem.com, we're going to get one of you guys to come race one of these cars with us at 10,000 subscribers. So all you need to do is be 18, be able to get yourself to the track in Wisconsin, and comment down below, I'm in, and that will let us know who to put on the list. Tell all your friends, and you might just be out with us racing one of these cars. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. And today we have some big news. We haven't been doing much lately, and there's been a reason for that. And that is because
we got a new shop!
So we officially are moved to Wisconsin now. And got quite an upgrade on the shop here. Show you around in a minute. We got all the shit wagons outside, and the reason that is because the new shop is pretty sick, and we're gonna try to make it look a little bit more official, like a race shop. So we got this floor grinder here with some diamond bits underneath. We're going to polish up, not polish, but grind all this current sealer that's on here. And we're gonna epoxy the floor so it looks like a legit race shop. Got some old stuff hanging up still from the previous guy, but super excited. We gotta move this car still. We're gonna put that on the lift and then start grinding the floor here. We're gonna get some epoxy for the floor, seal it with that, make it look all super nice. And eventually put some paint on the walls, and then probably hang up some cool stuff around the outer edges here where the insulation is. But we are super excited. We finally have heat, we finally have insulation, finally have a lift. Only took forever, but finally got all that. So yeah, we can finally get back to work on these circle track cars and making the shop look nice and get back out racing more. So we're officially a lot closer to all the races that we go to. We have a lot better equipment in here, a lot nicer of a place to be. So we are going to get to making this our own. And then we'll be officially moving in and getting back to work.
Excited about it.
Making the race cars race again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright guys, well, it is day 2 of this project. We got 2 squares left. Each one of these little squares with this tool took about an hour to do. It was the most drawn out, boring thing ever. We got the shop vac hooked up, and basically the whole reason to do this is to put a texture to let the... So the whole reason that you do this with the diamond grinder here is to grind a texture into the concrete. This had a sealer on it already, so we needed to grind through that, which is why that probably wasn't the right tool. It's a little bit too small, not aggressive enough. That's why it took so long. But you grind through it, get a nice texture to it, and that will let the epoxy have something to adhere to, and then you won't get it peeling up and all that kind of stuff. So we got 2 more of these little squares, and we'll finally be done with that. Another couple hours probably. So we got about 2 hours left, 2 of these squares,
and then we'll be on to the next step. But yeah, definitely the tool works, but man, it's too small for this shop and what we were trying to do with it. Okay, so we got the whole floor ground. We had to take a small grinder, a hand grinder, that, and do all the edges where the big one couldn't get to. Also did around the base of the lifts with that. Then we're gonna vacuum. We vacuumed the edges here and all the cracks. And then now we're gonna take a hose and try to push all the stuff from the back out the door, get rid of all the rest of the dust that's there, and with water and a broom, and then let that dry for at least 24 hours so there's no water residue left, and then you can start painting. All right guys, got it all rinsed and then swept it and then rinsed it again. So we're gonna let this dry now for at least 24 hours, and then we can start applying the paint, and then you guys can see the finished product. But we're super excited for this new shop. Obviously, we're gonna be able to get a lot more stuff done, not freeze our asses off in winter. We got a nice heater up there. We got some radiant floor heat if we can ever hook it up over there. So once that's all rolling and it's all painted and we get some paneling on the walls, it'll be pretty sick. All right, got back from vacation, and my dad finished painting the floor, so that's all good now. We just pushed the 240 in. I think it came out pretty awesome. We ended up going with a deep silver color for the floor, which came out a little bit lighter gray than I thought it would, but I think it looks pretty good either way. You can see kind of in the corners it's a little bit darker, but came out pretty awesome for our first try. Not really know what we were doing. So yeah, we are ready to move everything back in. We will eventually get some paint on the wall and the concrete back there, and maybe put up some paneling kind of on those walls in the back. Make it look a little bit nicer than just the insulation and like raw board. But we'll get to that in one of the next videos. So we are super excited to be moving everything in here now. And once everything is moved in and we have a functioning shop, we will be back at making a bunch of videos. So hopefully you guys are as excited about the shop as we are. And that'll wrap up this video. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.